All right, well, welcome everybody. Just appreciate your patience, and so just want to first thanks for your patience and thank you for coming. I'm excited to share this information with you. It's Real Estate Edge sales training. So, I've been in real estate for 20 years. I started real estate part-time, and my goal was to go full-time. And so, I just want to let you know that it was a transition. I was a single full-time dad, and I just couldn't quit my job and do real estate because, of course, it was a commission basis. I'll be going through that. I'll be going through some budgeting, escrow timing, so then you could be prepared because, I'm sure all of you thought of joining real estate that it's going to be easy and you just get in, you're going to make all this money, but I'm going to share with you the fundamentals and the basics and the budgeting. So then you have the right mindset coming into real estate. So again, I've been in business for 20 years. We're going to go through the lesson. Basically, it's the foundation of massive real estate sales success. This is going to be lesson 1. So again, 20 years into business. I've sold hundreds of homes in the San Francisco area. I flipped dozens of homes. My wife and I, we own multiple investment properties. And then of course, I'm the first EXP agent in San Francisco. I have the largest real estate, the largest EXP business in San Francisco and San Mateo County. And so today I just want to help you reach your goals in real estate. So just want to really keep things real because I think a lot of things you see on social media, you'll see some teams that they're driving fancy cars and they're looks like they're being successful. But I'm going to tell you something. That's all Facebook. I like to call it fake book because in reality, there's a lot of hard work into becoming very successful in real estate. And I'll be going through that today. I'll be keeping it real. So, before we get into that, let me just get into some statistics. Have you guys heard of the 80-10-10 rule? Well, 80-10-10 applies to many different industries, sales, and everything. But let me just share with you in real estate. 80% of real estate agents will do nothing or do very little in real estate. 80%. Okay? Then there's another 10% that's going to do a little bit. They're just gonna, go through real estate and then maybe sell a house here, sell a house there, and then the last 10% that will make all the money. Okay? And you want to be in that 10%. That's why you're here today. You're here listening online, and then you're here in person. Thank you for coming. And how do you be that top 10% that you make most of the money in the real estate? I can say almost all because they say 96% of the income generated in real estate is by the top 10%. Okay, so that means everybody else is average, below average, or barely making it. And you need to go to the fundamentals. That's what I mean. All that stuff you see on social media, all the stuff you see from those things on Facebook and Instagram, those aren't real. Just letting you know. Okay? All right, you gotta have a desire to win. Okay? You wanna have this desire to win and a desire to succeed. You have to have that drive, that desire. And so, and I talked about this earlier with somebody, lots of training, lots of events. If you're new, lots of training, lots of events. Okay, because how are you going to learn? You think you're just going to get into real estate, make $1 million because you got a license? License is like that's your first step to 1,000 steps. Okay, congratulations, you got a license, but you just got to put in the work now. And lots of training, lots of events. What is the training going to do? Well, it's going to give you ideas and help you get a bigger muscles, if you want to say. And events, it's going to keep you motivated. You got to get motivated to get you off the bed, to get you off the couch, to get you going after your job, to get you to another appointment after you've taken care of the kids all day. After you wash the dishes, that means you got to get up, drive across town to meet another person. So you really, and those events are going to keep you motivated to keep you going. And this is really important, right? I mean, you got to be motivated. I mean, who wants to get up, do an open house while the 49ers are playing or the Dallas Cowboys, right? I mean, who wants to do that? But you know what? If you have a desire to win and that is your goal, you'll do it. But a lot of people won't. And that's why 80% of people fail, because they're not willing to do what it takes to be successful. So when I first got into business, I mean, I was a full-time single dad, and I took my daughter to open houses. I took my daughter door knocking. I took my daughter to the office. And if my broker didn't like that, I'll find me another broker. If my clients didn't like me taking my daughter to their home on an appointment, then I'll get a new client, because I didn't trust anybody, so I never hired a babysitter. And so that's just where I was, and it was tough, but that's just, I had the desire to win. I had a full-time job, and I still had to make it